I know it was jam-packed and it was hot. No.
No, there's an outside too, so there were people outside.
It was actually cold.
And y'all filled up the outside and...
Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't like packed, but it was like it was outside, so people were walking in and out and stuff.
Oh, DJ, he's on.
He's on.
All right, so you gotta add him.
First time hosting.
All right, there we go.
Morning.
Morning. How you doing? What up, world? How you doing?
Good.
Man, happy Sunday to everybody.
Happy Sunday. Happy Friday.
Get myself ready here. I know y'all can't see no turntables or anything. We got split screens, but his is more important than mine is. Y'all know what these look like. So Chef Tarik, what we gonna be cooking today, man? You know, Sunday morning. You know, I had long night last night. I had DJ for the wedding. Took like an 8-hour tour. You know, it seems like when they give you an event and they only say it's like 4.5, 5 hours, but it easily turns into 8 for any event because 5 hours is the actual time of the event. Yep. Lord knows you're going to take an hour and a half before and maybe an hour and a half after the event to break things down, set up, you know what I'm saying? Put things in a neat order, you know. Some DJs, like, they just, like, throw stuff in the bag and just go. I'd be like, nah, man, I got to do it neatly. I got to make sure these wires is right. I got to make sure things that I can find so when I go and do my thing today later on, I got everything ready. So, Lord knows you got the similar program with the pots and the pans. Yeah. Spatulas and everything, yo. So.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to make sure everything's organized and stuff. So people do just love throwing things around. We're not doing that.
So, all right. So let me see here. While you preparing up or while we're getting the audience up, I'm gonna play a couple of local joints. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff you might know, some of the stuff you might not know, but you know what I'm saying? But you know well. Post the names up, you know what I'm saying? Hook them up right in the comments and let them know that we rocking their joints right now. So my first joint I'm going to rock early this morning has to deal with playoffs. This song's called WCF, goes by my man Hill Holla. Video's out. This joint's been out for a minute, but it's tough. And one of my favorite joints that stands out is this introduction to the Outside Providence mixtape that he dropped a while ago. Like, I'll use the word very loosely and very seriously. Classic. Classic. We see a lot of that word's been floating around Twitter a lot lately. And sometimes people know what classic means, and some people just like, they'll just.
Especially nowadays, there's so much stuff. You gotta be careful what you use it with.
You know, it's okay to call. I mean, with all due respect for everybody, like it's okay to call something a classic if it deems it just yourself as a personal level. But to go out there and to put the word out and to be like, this shit's a classic, and a lot of people are just like, I don't know, it didn't resonate with me. You know what I'm saying? So there's always that flip flop. So, but. In that case, there's a bunch of stuff that Hill Holla dropped, and in my deep, I call it classic because it's been 5-6 years, and that shit still rings bells. All right, so we're gonna start it off with the WCF. Shouts to the Laker fans out there, shouts to Miami fans out there, shouts to the Celtic fans, and shouts to the Denver fans, yo. It's playoffs out there, so let's get some stuff rocking while Tarik starts to chef it up and do his thing, yo. Let's go. Okay. We still a Sunday morning, folks.
That's it.
What's the constant follows they waiting on my arrival? Understand my plan ain't nothing like y'all. You're praying to go viral, my just pray for survival. African man, so all of my pain is tribal. What's the constant follows? Showtime going for 40. Talking to me, but I like my women sporty. What's the constant
You said
follows?
what's his name?
Hitting his free throws. I love it even better if you free though. Drunk in the hills, cash all on my jeans. Some young kings just living out all our dreams. King, step to the driver looking like Need for Speed. Blowing no fucking Grammys. Barely Steven Jackson. They don't believe in seeds. Kid like me, I'm everywhere that you need to be. I hear they talking, but that mean to me. If anything, you can always believe in me. Same energy for the wins and the losses. Shook hands with middlemans and the bosses. Showing it's possible, baby, this ain't flossing. If y'all niggas should guess in the faucet. Long way for me to go. Still a long way for me to go. I mean, it is just the beginning.
We already started on a Sunday morning. Tarik, so anytime if you see that I'm not paying attention to the screen, just do one of these joints right here so I can know. All right? Just so I know that if you got to say something or if you just want to go to the audience so we can just make it work out.
All right, cool. All right. We're gonna get this cookie going. We're gonna get this going.
All right.
All right. So today I'm gonna do a play on chicken and waffles. So instead of the traditional chicken and waffles where you get the waffles, you get the fried chicken, today I'm gonna do waffle cones. So get my gloves on. So right now
I ain't got no.
Nice and hot. I got my chicken here, seasoned last night. Sat in the fridge for about 12 hours, maybe 18 hours. So, what we want to do with the chicken? First, we want to make sure your oil is hot. Gotta test it out. Now, this is where we dredge the chicken. Cover it in flour. You want to get a nice coating on there. When you put in the oil, you want to be careful. You want to let it drop in nice and slowly so you don't hurt yourself, burn yourself.
Good morning, people. We're cooking with Chef Tarik this morning, y'all. Welcome to IG Live. I'm your co-host, DJ Lefty. I'll be playing a couple of joints in between. But we're going to start, the first episode. So we're going to go back and forth with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to throw on some tunes. He's going to throw on something on the grill or on the stove. So, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all pay attention. Take your notes. You know what I'm saying? Use your iPhone notes app. You know what I'm saying? Be like chicken, flour, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Take the best notes that you can. You know what I'm saying? Even for me, if I hear something that you like or whatever it is, I'm going to post it up. You know what I'm saying? Go to Spotify, download that, or better yet, go directly to the artist that you hear and download it directly from him so to make sure he gets his money. You know what I'm saying? Because we honest talk about owning your own masters, but shit, to own your own masters means you have to support the people. So the ones that do own their masters and are not legally tied to any labels, they need our help. You got to support them, man. Make sure you support them, just like we're doing right now. Support Chef Tarik right now. Know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure, Chef, with everything that you're making right now, towards the future, we're gonna bring this to a bigger venue and people are gonna be able to taste test everything that you have.
Of course. Even now, if anyone wants to cater an event, you can message me on Instagram, you can message me on Facebook. I'm at Tarik Rodriguez or Chef Tarik on Facebook. On Instagram, I have my regular page, Chef_Tarik. My business page, which I would prefer you guys to message me on, is cheftarik.co. So if you have any events, if you would like to buy any of my jars of sauce, if anything we start putting out, you would love to purchase it, love my services, please do. Message me anytime.
Let's get it. All right.
All right.
So Tariq, when you had the chicken, you know, you had the chicken seasoned for like 12 hours. Did you
Yep.
did you do any brine processing or anything with the chicken before that?
I didn't. You can. Most people do. Most people don't. Some people don't. Or whatever you prefer. I didn't last night. I seasoned it, let it soak in the refrigerator, and today just pulled it out, threw a little more seasoning on there, and then we just dredged it in the flour like I did, and throw it in the oil. But while the chicken is going, we actually want to get the waffle started. So right here I have my waffle cone maker. Just gonna add a little butter. You want to make sure it's nice and hot before you add anything to it. And now I have my waffle batter here. It's a little thick, but it's good. Once you see it come out, it's gonna be nice and thin from the cone. Right here, you just wanna add a
Tariq,
little bit right there.
is there any specific brand of flour that you use, or do you make a lot of stuff from scratch, or do you tend to go half and half?
Depends when you're doing it. This time I actually just used the box and Jemima for the mix. But you can normally when you make it with all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda. Whatever you know, some people have their own recipes doing it. This one I just use the regular on Jemima. Some people at home want to just do it quickly.
Aunt Jemima. Listen, despite the facts of the politics and how the world feels, I still love Aunt Jemima pancakes.
Of course.
I will
Now,
love it to the day that I die, despite all politics and despite how people feel about the name. I still love Aunt Jemima pancakes as if she made them for me.
yeah. And now, like you said, like we were talking about earlier, Aunt Jemima, that's a classic.
There you go.
That's gonna be fun.
Now, will I use Bisquick? It's a little dry, but I'm dealing with Aunt Jemima until they pull them off the shelves. That's it.
Yep. So right now our waffle cone is done. You see how we got a nice round piece. So with our foil here, we're just gonna stuff it inside.
You actually just gave me a good pointer. You actually just showed me something.
Yep.
Like I noticed the amount of waffle mix that you put in the waffle and how well rounded it came out and how well cooked that it is right now. Someone like me would be like, I'd spread it all over the waffle thing and it'll pour out the side. But that was definitely a good trick pointer. Just even for me as just, you know what I'm saying, as a semi-cook, but just someone that prepares stuff for my family, like as a good pointer. The less is more. Less makes more.
Oh yeah, it's when you're making waffles, making pancakes, you know, you want to have the right consistency. You want to make it too thick, too thin. You know, it kind of spreads all over the place and messes up. You don't get the right flip of it. You know, with the waffle cone maker, I made it thick, but then when it came out, it's gonna even. I put a little less, so that it's gonna even itself out, so it's not making a mess of it. Basically.
That's dope. I think that's a good pointer to take right there.
So.
What's up,
Right
Anna?
now,
Happy birthday, Anna. How was the Adidas party yesterday? I'm still grinding it out. I did a wedding last night. We're here to Tarik today. I'll be at 39 West later on today. By the way, 39 West, the restaurant in Cranston, Rhode Island, is now my new residential place. So I'm there every other Saturday. So y'all want to check it out. Y'all want to come by and, you know, support local Rhode Island businesses. You know what I'm saying? While we're here talking food, you know what I'm saying? Just here to support other, you know what I'm saying, other people. And it is minority owned. It is minority owned. So believe you me. There's people that I support, and then there's businesses that are just there to just be there. So for my people's at 39 West, shouts to Steve, shouts to Carlos. Go and support them. Go stop by, make reservations. COVID safe up in there. I'm usually in there every other Saturday spinning. Shouts to my man D1. He's up in there every Friday spinning and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yo, that chicken though.
All right. Yep. So right now, now we got the waffle make cone. We're just gonna stuff the chicken right inside. Get a few pieces in there. I got about 3 or 4.
Someone like me will put 10, 12.
Yeah. You try to strive to overstuff. You don't have, especially with this, you don't have to overstuff it.
Yeah.
Because especially the wings they're small, but they're a good size, so you don't want to go overboard with it. So you want to give a nice few good pieces in there, and that's the waffle chicken and waffle cone. And especially on the side, you definitely have your syrup. Yeah, any other sauces you would like with it, and that's the chicken and waffle cone.
That's your chicken waffle cone. Nice. I can eat the chicken, peel off the waffle pieces, whatever it is, or take out the bones, whatever it is, throw it up in the waffle, re-roll it, and just dip it. Or you doing like he doing right now? In my face while I ain't got no chicken. But I got this Sunday morning coffee right here. It's just as good.
We gonna work on it. We gonna work on it.
Later on, I'm gonna go by there and get some chicken later. That's what I'm gonna get some chicken.
All right. So that's the chicken and waffle cone. Now, also, what I'm gonna do is a shrimp and waffle cone for anyone that doesn't eat meat, vegetarians, seafood lovers, especially in the ocean state. We're gonna do some shrimp now. This is where I can incorporate my jar of sauce, spicy remoulade. The sauce.
What's the name of the sauce?
It's called spicy remoulade.
Spicy remoulade. Word.
That's the jar of sauce right there.
Remoulade. Okay. Yep. All right. Definitely. I'm familiar with the product.
All right. So.
Now, is it spicy or is it just more or less well seasoned?
It has hot sauce in it. It has paprika in it, so it has the kick. But it's definitely well seasoned. It's definitely gives it a better taste to it. So it has the spice, but it's not crazy spicy where you can't eat it or anything.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin the morning breakfast with something being over spicy.
Yeah.
But yo, while Tarik's warming up, let me throw on another joint. This one, of course, my man, local legend, goes by the name of Crook Rock. He's got an incredible album out right now called Organic Vibes. Make sure you pick it up on Spotify, iTunes, or make sure when you see him, when he's in state, when he's not traveling, because this man is the grind king. He works. Yo, a lot of y'all work, but Crook Rock, he's the grind king for real. You can never find him at home. Never find him at home. All right? So we're going to rock this one of the best summer jams right here from Rhode Island. We call this one Close to You. Got my man Messy Ty in it. Got Smooth L. Got my man Cuts by John Gotham. Shouts to John Gotham, man. Probably the next biggest turntablist out coming out of Rhode Island right now. Soon to join the DMC finals and stuff like that. So wishing him all the best of luck as he enters the contest this year. You know what I'm saying? But let's roll with it, y'all. This is called Close to You by Crook Rock. Check this out here. Do remember, all the products that you see on Chef Tarik's page is all for sale, y'all. Make sure you hit him in the DM to get your sale on. Let's go.
My galaxy cracked the screen again. Pulled up to this Bristol where I see the gym. Restaurant and had it show me every trap record playing in the back. My shit every job. Questions in my mind, I ain't take the ask. When I'm done mesmerized by her tremendous smile. Love what you seem like my type. Kind of girl I wanna get close. Love what you seem like my type.
You're just now joining us. Welcome to Chef Tarik's page, y'all. We cooking with Chef Tarik this morning, featuring yours truly, DJ Lefty on the 1-2. Stay tuned. We coming up with part 2. Hey.
I know that you're trying to get rest. Out of harm's way, but all the times when they left you, the only intent is to stretch you. Because you got a shit that they can put in the breast.
What up, Rob?
You was my rider, I never needed one on my feet get cold in the breeze. People my shoulders to make this last the right time, but just get past the nighttime. I wanna get close to you. Home breakers when they find it approachable. I wanna get close to you, even if you got far away. Find a close to you. Love what you see like my type. Kind of girl I wanna get close to you. Love what you see like my type. Kind of girl I wanna get close to you. Love what you see like my type. Kind of girl I wanna get close to you.
Quan, what's good? Background sounds, ladies and gentlemen. It's an artist known by Raiche, R-A-I-C-H-E. Based out of Massachusetts, she's signed to Atlantic Records / Jana Define. Shouts to J1, shouts to Khalid, shouts to DJ Knockout, the executive producers on this artist right about now. Yo, she's making some major noise in the US right about now with this single. Let's get it. We call this one Pick a Side. Let's go.
You came through on my phone. That took way too long. I was wondering, where did you go? I thought we were doing good. Hey, some days you call me up. We both get lost in love. Ooh, but sometimes you just get so cold. Now I'm sleeping with a stranger. I don't know what I'm doing.
Raekwon. What's good, Ray?
Never ever felt like this. Yeah, you know I want you. I want you.
Shouts to mom and dad. Shouts to Steve. Shouts to Anna holding it down. Remember that spicy ramelade is for sale, y'all. Make sure you order your glass today. Nas. What's good, guys? What's good? And we back, y'all.
All right. So before we get back to cooking, we do have Chef Tarik masters as well. If you would like a mask, you can also message me on Instagram, on Facebook as well. Or if you like your own customized mask, the person that makes them, her name is Spicy Lily. Shout out Spicy Lily. Thank you for the mask. We love them over here. If you love customized masks, please hit up Spicy Lily. She'll definitely hook you guys up. So.
That's spicy. Get the mask. Get your money, girl.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. So we're gonna get into the shrimp and waffle cones, and so right here we got the seasoned shrimp. All I seasoned it with was garlic powder and this Old Bay seasoning. Shout out to the DMV. I picked this up a few weeks ago. I had to. It's definitely a must cop.
Old Bay, classic.
That's a classic. I always have to have the original with me. Always got to have the original one with me because I love Old Bay. So, but we're gonna get in. So what I got right here, this is a 3-stage breading process. So we got flour, we got eggs, and we got breadcrumbs. And this is traditionally when you make, chicken parm or you do something with breading or frying, you always want to use a 3-stage process of flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs. And then if you want to mix it up, you can always season everything. So you can do however you like, but for the basic general parts, always flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs. So first you want to season it with the flour, get a nice mix in there. And once you get in the eggs, you want to always try to do one wet hand, one dry hand. So basically, whatever hand you use for the flour, you want to kind of keep that with the flour and breadcrumbs, and whatever
Avoid cross
hand you
contamination.
use.
Yes.
Exactly. So once it's got a nice coating
Helps to
on
be
there,
food certified over here. You know the rules. We following our codes, y'all. So, I've been food service certified for about 23 years. Just knowing things in and out the kitchen, from customer service to preparation, you know what I'm saying, to even to like the hygiene, all of this stuff. It's amazing how all of these things that we done learned throughout the years, how they play a major role in the crisis that we're living through right now.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying, how people in the food service, how we've always been like very militant. Let me use the word militant in using gloves, keeping ourselves clean, everything from our linens to our shoes to our aprons, even down to our hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm a foodie. Not only am I a foodie, but you know what I'm saying? I'm right there with y'all. I'm like
DJ
a hair
Lucky can
off
do it
from
all.
making kachupa 20 years from now. So,
All right, so now,
Tarik, our show is now officially going worldwide. So I have a legendary DJ straight from Cape Verde Islands on the horn right now with us, named DJ Pensador. DJ Pensador is one of the top 5 DJs in Cape Verde right now. Hails and resides out of Santiago in the city of Praia.
okay.
Man, he's very, very much. He's also a school teacher during the day. Big community activist. He has during these past months, he has stepped up and supported numerous organizations and numerous peoples around his community in Cape Verde, even to a point where as we made I was participant in a fundraiser about a couple months ago from people, going through the COVID and not having the funds available. Here in the United States, we have our government to help us, but sometimes in the poor countries, in the poverty countries, like our own native Cape Verde Islands, the people struggle. So we got ourselves together. We pulled together some money, you know what I'm saying? So all together we pulled about 60, 70 grand, which he was able to go and distribute all goods and supplies and also food around this community, around the city of Praia. So shouts to you, Pensador, man, because Pensador, you're doing great things out there, man. We just want to let the people know that, that we have unsung heroes everywhere. You might not be well promoted for that, but when we're supporting our own and we're uplifting our own, we don't need no promotion. That comes from the heart. That's love. So shouts to you, dog. Love you, my dude. So
Definitely appreciate what you guys have been doing, especially for Cape Verde. Cape Verde's always going through something, and the fact that you guys are giving back to the country is always a great thing. And I'm definitely down to willing to even help with anything you guys are doing, any events you guys need. Please let me know. I'm always there to help out.
Here's the thing. So I don't want to turn this into a political show or anything like that, but let me take 2 minutes to just speak these politics of just the logic of that. What we are doing right now is helping our country. We are here promoting our country's cultures, our country's values. Where we came from, our parents struggled. Our ancestors, found multiple ways to make ends meet, even if it was a small portion. So for us, for us Cape Verdeans born in the United States or born outside of Cape Verde, you know, we're in a very fortunate situation for us to carry the torch away from the province. Not we're carrying the torch away from our Cape Verdean peoples. We're trying to carry it away from the poverty and provide ourselves with better opportunities. I owe, it's a strong word to use, but I call myself a lamb because I'm one of the first people out of my family to be born in the United States. And now I have 2-3 children and I have a legacy to continue. You know, I'm now putting my children in the best position possible to capitalize what they can gain from being outside the U.S. So even that's for you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You in purpose, you know, like I said, your mom's, my cousin, we're lambs. You know what I'm saying? We're the first to be born in this country outside of Cape Verde.
Yeah.
So in that case, now we've provided for y'all. I provided for my children, and now we're seeing the fruits of that come back because now you are now a certified executive chef. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but now you are spreading your knowledge and your cultural values to the world. And that, you know what I'm saying? That right there, my brother, is sometimes those little things that we do to try and further ourselves get overlooked in the politics to where they'll be like, well, what are you doing for Cape Verde? It's just like, no, we're showing out right now for our peoples to let them know that we're uplifting our culture, we're uplifting our heritage to move it forward. The same way the Italians did in the U.S., the same way the Irish did, the same way the Asians did. They've all come to the land of opportunity, understood their positions to provide for the next generation. And here we are today in its living state. So, you know what I'm saying? Much props, much love goes out to you for doing what you do. Like I said, props to the parents, shouts to cousin Anna, shouts to Steve for doing their thing, man, for being great parents. It always comes back to that. So what we got here? We did the same thing with the waffle, the same amount.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. We did the same amount. Nice consistency on both sides. We're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna stuff it right in. And with the shrimp, just gonna throw the shrimp right on top. And that's your shrimp and waffles. And now with the spicy remoulade, we got the sauce.
Came through dripping, drip, drip. Oof. That face.
You know it's good when you gotta make a face like that. So.
Chef Tarik chicken and waffles.
So we got our chicken and waffle cones and our shrimp and waffle cones. Those are definitely things you guys can try at home. You guys can do it yourselves. Quick and easy things. Maybe not if you don't have a waffle cone maker, but chicken waffles if you have a waffle machine. You do a play on this with anything. So, but that's all I got for us today.
Easy. So I just a few more questions.
Yep.
So I know on the chicken with the waffles, I noticed how you made it like a little bit lighter and a little bit like densey. But with the shrimp, from what I'm noticing, it's a little bit darker and a little bit slightly thicker. Is that more or less for like the eating purposes for the texture?
No, that's more with with the waffle, right?
Yeah.
No, that's just more with how the machine is going. So it's probably on this one. I think I probably added a little more than I did with the chicken one. So it probably even out a little bit even more. Or just while we was talking, I let it cook for a little longer, so it definitely got a little more color on there.
Definitely.
So.
Loso says hi. Paulo said hi.
But yeah, that's
Shasta-matic in the building. Matic, you know about spicy now.
Hey, I'm dabbling with some spices, especially with this right here.
That spicy remoulade, yo. That's the remoulade stuff is good, man. It really is. Let's see here. What's my next question? Just to throw things out there. So for the record, so now moving forward,
Yep.
as we develop more episodes and as we develop more recipes and everything like that to present to the people, how can we be able to present what we make here in the page out to the public? Is there any way that the public can be able to be testing? Can we do any open spots, or what's the future plans for like the sales of the food?
You know what? That's a great idea. Having guests come in and taste testing while I'm cooking. We can definitely try those. We're definitely gonna try to do some more get some more catering business going. Right now, we got jars right now for sale, and I'm definitely working on a few more things. So stay tuned with that. We're gonna take it as far as we can take it. One day at a time.
Word up, word up. Hi, Jan. Come say hi. All my kids is coming to say hi this morning. It's funny. It's like they know that they know, like, especially this one. She knows when I'm on live. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi. But
It's too much.
But yeah, so as we continue to do these, definitely gonna try to do some more different things, some more play on different or classic meals. We're definitely gonna try a lot more things. We're definitely gonna have some more. Definitely gonna want to try to have some of my friends who are chefs maybe come in and be guest cooks with me. Or for anyone who would like to come in and be a guest cook, a guest taster, we can definitely try to see how that goes. But thank everyone just for even coming on and showing the support and being a part of this first episode of Mixing It Up with Chef Tarik. And we're definitely gonna be plenty more in the future. This is the beginning. We just getting started. And he's free. There you
sorry,
go.
We get to the part of my phone wants to start acting up. Oh man. Hey yo, man. This was great. I loved it.
Yep.
Even for me to be here as a co-host, I understand, like, there's only so much I could do from this end.
Mm-hmm.
But as much as I could try, is more or less just try to fill in, to ask the questions that the outside people have, try and fill up, give people Rhode Island-based music, just in case you want to hear something that, and even with, even moving forward, there's going to be like other bylaws coming on social media that's not going to permit us to play copywritten music. So even that moving forward be better off that, we showcase our talent right here in our own state of Rhode Island, along with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So everything here, everything that we're doing on this show, ladies and gentlemen, is all based off of our local residency here in Providence, Rhode Island, here around Rhode Island area. We're all doing for all cultures and creeds. There's about 114 cultures and creeds that live in Rhode Island alone. 114. So we're definitely trying to represent ourselves for the world and everything like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, present to you Chef Tarik every Sunday at 11 o'clock, alongside yours truly, DJ Lefty. And right about now, I'm getting ready to charge this phone. And once it's charged, I'm putting your GPS address to go get my chicken and waffles.
Definitely. We first, thank you, Lefty, for even coming on and doing this with me. I definitely appreciate it.
No doubt.
This is the first of many episodes to come with Mixing Up with Chef Tarik. More with DJ Lefty. Follow DJ Lefty. He's got plenty of events he's always doing. We got plenty of things we're doing over here. We're going to get to it. Everyone tune in next Sunday, 11 o'clock. Same time, same channel. Instagram Live, cheftarik.co. Thank you, everybody.
That's it. I'm back. Shouts to Rodriguez family. Shouts to everybody tuned in today. Shouts to my DJs for logging in. Shouts to all my peoples for logging in today. Thank you for the support. We're here for a bigger cause, man. We're here for the education purposes. We're here for the nutrition purposes. But at the same time, we're trying to have fun and we're trying to showcase our talents here.
Yes, sir.
Shouts to you, Tarik. Good job today, man. Let's see what
Thank you.
Let's see what we got for next week, man.
Next week.
Next week.
Stay tuned. Y'all gonna see some crazy things coming.
No diggity. Shouts,
All right.
love to you. All right, take care.
Thank you, Lucky.